These simple paint explainer videos are getting millions of views with the most basic editing on YouTube. Some of these channels are pulling hundreds of thousands of views per video, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to copy this format from start to finish using free AI tools. But the crazy part is, most of these videos take less than 2 hours to make. Some of these videos hit 500,000 views with less than 30 minutes of editing. And not only that, by the end of this video, I'll show you how these channels manage to get higher RPMs than normal, which allows them to make sometimes double the money of a typical channel. Most channels never talk about this part, even though it massively affects how much money you make. And once you understand this, you'll start noticing it on almost every viral explainer channel. But before we start building the video, there's one mistake almost every beginner makes in this niche. They pick topics that nobody is actually searching for. So we already know the style of the niche, but we need to decide what topics we're actually going to cover. And when picking topics, you should follow 2 simple rules. First, don't copy topics that have already been done. If a channel already made a video about something, you shouldn't just repeat the exact same idea. Most of the time, that video already captured the demand. Second, the topic needs to be interesting to a large group of people, and I'll show you a simple trick later that almost guarantees that your topic will have demand. You can't make explainers about some ultra niche thing that only 5 people on Earth care about, but there's actually one more factor that's even more important if you want to make serious money in this niche. Your topics should appeal mainly to Americans and older audiences. Just doing this alone can increase your RPM from $2 to $5 or even $10+. The reason is simple. Advertisers pay more for audiences with higher purchasing power. Older viewers are far more likely to buy products and click on ads, which makes them extremely valuable for advertisers. The same goes for location. If most of your viewers are from low-spending countries, your RPM will naturally be lower. This is actually one of the first concepts I teach my students inside the Faceless Hustlers community. So ideally, you want to target viewers from the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. Now the good news is that almost any topic can work in this explainer format, but instead of brainstorming forever, we can just let AI do the work for us. So use the prompt you'll find in the step-by-step document on my Discord, paste it into ChatGPT, and it will generate dozens of topic ideas instantly. Then all you have to do is pick one, and you're ready for the next step. Go back to the document and copy the next prompt. Paste it into ChatGPT, then fill in your niche and type the topics you want to cover right here, and click Generate. Within a few seconds, ChatGPT will give you a list of video ideas, and some of these ideas are honestly better than what most creators come up with manually. From there, simply pick one idea and move on to the next step. Again, you're not going to manually write anything because we're going to be using Claude AI for the script. Just make sure you use this prompt. Write your video idea right here, then let the tool do its thing. In just a few seconds, the tool will be back with this script, and all you need to do now is copy it onto a new Google document and start making some simple changes to make sure it does sound good. Remove any weird or overly complex sentences. Make sure the script flows naturally when read out loud. But there's actually one small trick channels use that massively increases watch time, and I'll show you that when we get to the editing step. Go to 11 Labs, browse through the voices, and pick the one that you like the most. But there's one small thing most people overlook when choosing a voice. Try not to pick one of these super popular voices that thousands of channels are already using. If your voice sounds identical to hundreds of other automation channels, YouTube's system can sometimes treat your content as less unique. Instead, choose a voice that sounds natural but isn't overused. That alone can help your videos feel more original to the algorithm and can actually improve how often they get recommended. Then make sure your settings match these right here. Paste in your script and generate the voiceover. Let's start with the visuals. These channels usually follow a very simple format. White background with PNG elements moving around the screen. This is easily done with 2 steps. First, we prepare the visuals and PNGs on Canva, and then we edit them on a video using CapCut. So head to the step-by-step document and run this prompt that will allow you to generate these types of visuals that you're going to use in the intro. Then paste it into ChatGPT and don't forget to add your topic in there. After that, go to Google and search up for PNGs that are related to your script. So for example, I'm going to search for this and paste it into Canva. Repeat this until you have all the visuals ready, like I did here. Once everything is ready, open CapCut and start a new project. But there's actually one small editing trick these channels use that massively increases watch time. And once you notice it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Import all the assets you prepared and drag them into the timeline. The first thing you want to do is to trim the dead spaces in the voiceover so there are no slow or boring parts. Next, we'll add the zoom effect that most of these channels use in their intros. Go to the first image, add a keyframe, and then slowly zoom in on the image like this. And this is what it should look like. Now, all you have to do is match the visuals with what the voiceover is saying and repeat that process for the entire video. Finally, add sound effects from the free sound effects pack in my Discord, enable auto-generated captions, and your video is done. This is what the final result looks like. Now, the next part is extremely important because thumbnails are the difference between a video getting 5,000 views or 500,000. Go back to the step-by-step document and copy the thumbnail prompt, then paste it in the ChatGPT. From there, simply choose how many elements you want in the thumbnail, add your video topic, and specify the objects you want the thumbnail to include. Once everything is filled in, click Generate. Within seconds, ChatGPT will give you a thumbnail like this. So, now you know how to make a full video from A to Z. But the real question is, how do you actually get views and make money from it? Because if you don't know how YouTube's trust score system works, your channel can easily get stuck with low reach, low trust score, or even what people call a shadow ban. And the biggest mistake that keeps most automation channels stuck under 1,000 views is something I'll cover in another video. And learning how to manage that is exactly what we teach inside Faceless Hustlers. For example, one of our members, Phoenix, started a brand new channel and went from 0 to over 70,000 views in just 2 weeks. And the channel is already on its way to monetization. Understanding trust score is the difference between a channel that barely gets any views and one that starts taking off like this. So if you're serious about building a profitable faceless channel, we've actually opened applications this week for Faceless Hustlers, and we're accepting 3 new members to join. If you're interested, the link to apply is in the description below.